So you might be wondering where I've been. I've been AFK! What's going on, everyone? Yeah, it's a video. Let's do this, and then yeah, it's a video time. And this video time is for the 2025 tier list of Hypixel. Check this out. Check this out. Capture the wool. Couple quick disclaimers though. One, I can't read, so I might say your name wrong, or I might not say it at all. And y'all also change your names, IGNs, way too often. And so, if I give you a low rank because I don't know who you are, that's on you. You should just keep your same name. Um, have my eyes always been like on the outside? I look like an antelope. Something else to say is I am currently coming off of a sickness, so my voice might sound a little weird and there might be some choppy bits because I don't want you all to hear me clearing my throat once every 10 to 15 seconds. So yeah, enjoy that. I might forget one and you might hear it. That would be violating. So yeah, let's get into the tier list and how I am doing it a little bit differently than most people. The way I'm doing this tier list differently is by using statistics. And I'm not talking about looking up someone on a Discord bot and seeing how many lifetime kills or captures they have. I'm talking about using a normal distribution, and this will get less nerdy here in a second, so don't click off the video, or do, I don't really care. But in any data set or in any player in any game, you fall under this distribution. To the right side means you're a really, really good player. To the left side means you suck and are random. And the problem with a lot of tier lists is they are grading on this entire scale, right? So F tier is somewhere over here to the left, S tier is somewhere over here to the right. However, because the CTW community is smaller and there's only 100 people on the tier list, but there's many more than 100 people playing in a given year, it isn't really accurate to make this tier list on this entire range, because in all reality, if you are even on the tier list, it means you've been playing long enough that you're probably better than average. Now, this isn't true for everyone, but it's definitely true for most. So the way I'm doing the tier list this year is I'm more doing it this way, where this is still S tier, of course, but F tier is actually pretty close to average. And you'll see I haven't even named the tiers that way, but I'm just trying to show that if you're on this tier list and you're rated lower, it doesn't mean that you're way over here worse than the randoms, although some of you are. It means that you're likely better than average. So yeah, let's get into the tier list finally. Yeah, I'm not as knowledgeable of the player base as some people creating the tier list, like PizzaMorris. If you saw his video, I don't know how he remembers so many people and their play style. It's very commendable, but I am not that knowledgeable. So I apologize if I misrepresent you or don't exactly remember how you play. Once again, this is all for fun, so yeah, be offended. I don't care. So my tier list levels are, of course, the best, game defining, high impact, solid, still impactful, casual, and we have to have cornball in there. And so yeah, this is going to represent sort of that bell curve where there should be fewer and fewer people as you get closer to the top. So there shouldn't be like 8 people at the best. There should only be 1 that is the best. So yeah, let's get into it. Don't have a lot to say about everyone, but let's get going. Foursquared, still impactful, very impactful. Akukanu, I think I have him in high impact. Yeah. Agent Owl, Killmain, but does have some heads up plays and does do some defense, still impactful. AlphaGoat, very casual. This guy, no idea who. I'm sure they're impactful since they're on the tier list. Annabeth, been playing for a while. Impactful, sometimes casual. Averia, impactful. Bayo, I think I have them in solid. Yep, and then, wow, already we get to my 2025 Player of the Year. Intact, Big Intact, Snowball, whatever his name is. Yeah, I don't think it could be argued any other way. This is the best Player of the Year. Yeah, so congratulations, in my opinion. Black Garnet, still impactful. Birds, I didn't know who you were last year, and I put you pretty low. I apologize for that. I just didn't recognize the name. No idea how to say that, so I'm just gonna put you there. Cam has some serious attitude issues. Doesn't mean he's not good. He's solid, but you know, you don't want that on your team. Cash is great. Of course, I've played with Cash is great a lot, so it's a little biased. But I mean, if you wanted to be ranked higher, maybe you should play with me more. But Cash, very impactful. Gets a lot of kills in mid. Could be argued a kill main, but is very heads up aware. Knows, what he's doing. Stops a lot of flags, whether that is chasing them down, meeting them in middle, where he already is, or hitting some pretty insane bow shots on sky bridges. So I think he definitely earns this high impact spot. Chiwika, I believe I have, where do I have Chiwika? I did do this list previously, that way I could actually think about it. I believe I have Chiwika in solid, yeah. Chunky Chris, no, I'm playing casual. Yeah, good luck saying that. I mean, put some vowels in your name, people. Centigrade, impactful, clownbait. I'll do me later. Here we go. Cool name, high impact for sure. Cool Steve. I mean, you just have sunglasses over your skin, so I guess sure. Coast, never heard of you, but I guess you're impactful. Yes, been playing for a long time. Cubific, same thing. Pika, been playing for a long time. Very game aware, hit some good bow shots. Dark Knight, impactful. You're seeing a pattern here. And just to be clear, the top, I'm not ranking everyone in the way of like Pika is better than Cubific. At the end of the video, I'm going to go through and set the position of all of these, but I'm just getting them into their basic categories first. Discord messages, kill main, I don't think they do anything other than look for kills. That is why they're not higher, maybe in solid or high impact. They're very good at kill maining, but that's all they seem to be able to do. Dizzy, yep, still impactful. Dummy Show, not even gonna say that. El Matty, I think at one point was the best player in 2025, but sorta fell off and also has some real attitude problems, drops the wool a lot, and if you know me, I don't crash out except when people drop the wool. It's my one rule. I mean, I don't come after you unless you drop the wool, so they're now high impact. Amelia, middle. Fire Strike, similar. Forpus, been playing a long time, very impactful. Frosted twice, why not 3 times? Oh, there's a lot of players still. I'm gonna put me way down there. There we go. Future Red, why isn't the Future Blue? Never heard of you, I'm sorry. Gabo, have heard of you. You've been playing for a long time. And not that that means anything, but you're very game aware. And yeah, that's honestly more impactful than being a kill main like Homeboy right there. Played with you for I think the first time yesterday. Very good at capping. Yeah, I'll put you in solid. You capped quite a bit. Geoffrey has some internet problems. I mean, is this meant to be Ranveen, or what is this name meant to be? Don't change your name, people. Hyera, very accomplished defender. Maybe thinks a little too much of themselves, but they are undisputedly high impact. Hartel, yep. Hollow Not Hollow, cool name. Theo, real attitude problems. It's between these. I'll put them here for now. I am a box. You are also impactful. I am Rafis. Okay, you don't have to put I am in your name. But if you just have your name, we know who you are. Izzy, Jabi, and Yagi. Solid, very solid. Is this... Oh, this is meant to be a lazy one? When I was creating this, I did not realize that. So yeah, solid. Maeve. Yep. No idea who that is. Leo, I would say on the upper end of still impactful. Sure, no idea who you are. Lizard Girl. Okay, don't like the lizard part. Lori, very good. Very aware. Kill main at the start. Got to a point where I thought they were cheating. I no longer think that. They're very solid, close to high impact for sure. So we'll put them at the upper end of solid. Lost in Time, like the spice because it's spelled TYM. I believe still up there on high impact, or still impactful. I mean, yeah, I can't say that. Lucas DeLink. Still impactful. Lukewarm Soup. If it was warm, you'd be ranked higher. Lyridum, solid player for sure. Levified. Yep. No idea. Oh, Mandalorian. Here we go. Our first cornball. I've never seen them take on a 1v1 fight. They always wait. They're always baiting. They're always using someone. And although Clownbait is my name and I do approve of baiting, not this guy. Yeah, he's probably one of the more fun people to pickaxe because he just crashes out by the end of it. So that's definitely our first cornball. Maddie, solid. He's been in school a lot, but I don't believe if you've been gone for 6 months at the end of the year, it should impact your rating. You know, in the first half and over the summer, Maddie was very solid, so I don't see why he shouldn't retain that. MC Skies, solid. He's not on a lot, but when he is, he's not like game defining or something. No idea. If you changed your name, your fault. Mintus, definitely solid. He's actually pretty high impact. He plays a lot in a party nowadays. I don't think I ever really see him solo queuing. So definitely high impact though. Very, very skilled. I believe it's him and Inventator that party a lot, and when they do that, it's very hard to beat unless you're on the team of the European cheaters. So definitely up there. Monkey Man, here we go. So we have the best being Ellen Tack, but I would say arguably the second best player in the game right now is Monkey Man. Incredible at defense, always has been, but his new capping has really shown through this this second half of the year, and honestly the entire year. He's got great movement, and he's where like a player like which we'll get to in a little bit, is very shifty and just moves so fast across the map. Monkey Man is sort of like a mallet when it comes to capping. He's just very solid. You can even know where he's going and he will still get past you. So definitely second best player of the year for me. Mono, high impact, has played the game a lot, has been at the top a lot. Yeah, not much to say there. Moonit, impactful, yeah. Mysticality, same thing. Nau. Oh man, and now I gotta scroll. Oh boy. Nicole, same thing. Nuclearize. PizzaMorris struggled to say that name, so I had to say it right the first try. Get wrecked. Away. Pretty solid actually. They're sort of slept on for their capping ability. So I'll put them in solid. Ozatrix. Yep. Pathfinder. 1997. Yeah, maybe not as game aware as they should be, but still a good player. That's, if I were to give any advice, I would say just looking at the wool a little more will greatly improve your playing and your win rate. Don't know how to say that. Poffy. I don't know. Maybe I should increase the font size or zoom in. Pickle Fish Lips. I mean, if you're the death main of the world, I don't know how you could be anything but casual. Pyro, still impactful, nothing big there. Pigtron, same thing. PizzaMorris. Now, once again, because I play with him a lot, I am obviously biased. But, I mean, he's, I would say, one of the most game-aware people. Not just, anyone can really tell when their wool is being captured and like, hey, we need to stop them. But Pizza is also really good at noticing where our captures are and bringing them in safely, and you don't see a lot of people do that. I will say the one thing that PizzaMorris could really improve on and would probably make him one of the top 3 players in the game is if he knew his hotkeys. I don't know how many times I've seen in his videos or live streams him missing a block clutch or losing a sword fight because the first 2 hits were with his block because he was still switching to his sword. But I would say just learn 2 hotkeys or 3 if you can. Learn a sword, your blocks, and your bow. And I think if you learn just 3 hotkeys, you will stop needing to focus so much on the scroll wheel, and your fighting and your reaction time will improve drastically. So definitely high impact, but could be up here if you learn hotkeys. Privyet, very solid. Has been playing the game as long as me. Pro name and pro noob, honestly, I don't know the difference, so I'll just put you both in solid because I know one of you are. Pumpkin? Why? What? Pwepsi. Kazort, solid. Qziffy. Raptor Duck, definitely the upper end of impactful. What is that name meant to be? No. Roblox is for weebs. At least, see, if you want to have your name like crazy, at least they capitalize some of the letters so I can actually read it. Very casual, but because I could read the name, still impactful. Yep. Soul, you'll see Soul probably do one of 2 things in your game. They're either very, very good at capping, or they get into the wool room, drop the wool, and then just take a whole bunch of kills on the randoms. I mean, not illegal, anyone can do it, but it's kind of cornball material, so undeniable. Safest, 3rd best player of 2025, I think. I would say Inventator, but I don't know what your new name is, so wherever Inventator is, he can go up here to game defining as well. I don't know where he is. Oh, those are the 3 players I had in game defining: Monkey Man, Safest, and Inventator. But Safest has been a capper for a really long time. I don't know if they're the top capper in terms of amount, quantity, but they're obviously very good. Yeah. Sleep Slap, cool name. Not cool name, but cool name. Yep, Sheikah, played with them a little bit. Skills, very solid player. Scoppy, upper end of still impactful for sure. Clownbait, and it's my tier list video, so I get to put myself in solid. This is also technically, I mean, if we go through it, S, A, B, C. I did write a video about earning my spot in C tier, so this is kind of fitting. Not that these actually mean that, because I said that in the intro. Let's see, Sneefro, sure. Soggy Flowers, somewhere there. Scarlet, upper end of still impactful. Stoinkies, sure. The Gray Child. The Innkeeper. I mean, if you have an It's Alex skin, and I remember at the beginning of the year they were very clearly like hitting through blocks. Cornball. The Jimmy featured in one of my videos, so obviously solid, because if you make it in my video, you're probably one of the better players ever in any game, that for that fact. The Pancaker, really good, solid. Thugness Cooch, I've seen their videos, haven't really played against them too much. I'll probably say the upper end of still impactful. Train, I do like Train, so for that reason alone, solid.
I like singing. I like dancing.
I like trains.
Traders, solid. Tulips, yeah, still impactful. I would say high impact. Yep. Unvain? What? Okay, I thought. Yeah, I don't know who that is. You also all have the same skins. Like, how many emo skins do we have of like the same character? Like, be a little bit more creative, guys, and maybe I'll recognize you more. Okay. Unwind, solid player. Utovian, upper end of still impactful. Vistellus, same thing. Varoch. Warbler. Wind, keeps friend requesting me. Pretty sure they're an alt. Camden, somewhere right there. Zephon has played the game a long time. Upper end of still impactful. X Moonlight, similar. Wow, now it's really small writing. Probably somewhere there. Xylophony. Sick name, honestly. Almost makes you solid. Zeph is solid. I think, is that meant to be Zerto? So we could put you there. And then Moonlit Dusk. Upper end of still impactful. Okay. So yeah, like I said, now I'm going to arrange these. So starting at the top, Elentact, no one else here. Stands above the rest. Yep. Then Monkey Man is better than Safest. I would put Inventator in this spot if I knew what their IGN was. So Monkey Man, Inventator, Safest. On this line, now I'm only grading the top 5 and then everyone else is interchangeable. I would say it would go Akukanu, Mintis, Elmati, Mono. And then these 4 are interchangeable, doesn't matter. Yeah. Yep, so in this one, I am going to put Traders and Lori to the upper end. People keep saying Bayo is really, really good, and I don't deny that, but I feel like personally, I beat them in a lot of 1v1 duels. And one of the biggest, I don't know, points of emphasis that people give for why Bayo is so good is their PvP. I mean, I'm not incredible. I'm not saying I'm the best at all. That's not it. But maybe I just have different timing than Bayo, but I don't find them that incredible. So I don't think they're in the top 5 there. I think a lazy one can argue that they are. Cam, because of the attitude thing, no. Ozatrix for a while there was just popping off, so I think they can be in the top 5. And then finally the Pancaker. They were in that party with Mintus, the Pancaker, and Inventator that would always run games and just get so many wins. So maybe it could be pointed at that, but yeah. So within these, I would probably give it to Ozatrix, then Traders, Lori, Lazy One, the Pancaker. And then after that, all of these are interchangeable. Okay, now the big one. This one might take me a minute to figure out, but definitely Leo at the top of Still Impactful. Probably could argue goes here. And the only reason, actually, I am going to put Leo in solid, and it's because, he doesn't play a whole lot because he's busy with school like all of us, but Leo has gotten quite a few tournament caps, and he's not sort of how I mentioned that Monkey Man is brute force and is very shifty. Leo is sort of in between. He's shifty but doesn't quite have the movement of and he's brute force but doesn't quite have the PvP capabilities of Monkey Man. So I think solid. If Leo excels in one of those other categories, he could definitely be in the top 5 in solid. So I think Leo's actually in solid. Thugness, Cooch, haven't seen them enough to say that they're still impactful. Raptor Duck is Centigrade, sure. Let's see who else we have up here. Who else? I know that Theo is here somewhere. He should be. Have I missed him? Oh, sorry, I put Theo up here. Yeah, Theo should be in solid. There we go. Okay, so who else? Raptor Duck. Moonlight's definitely. Centigrade. Birds. Yeah, Birds should be in the top 5 there. And then, okay, let's just go through everyone. Lizard Girl, Coast, Cool Steve, whatever that's meant to be, Avaria, I'm Raphis, Izzy, Dizzy, I'm a Box, Demo Show, Grinchavine, what? Hollow Not Hollow, Frosted Twice, Fire Strike, Discord messages maybe towards the upper end, although it doesn't matter. And then Beth, Pika, Roblox. There we go. There's another really solid player in this category. And nope, not Discord messages, sorry, Pathfinder. Okay, I think... Okay, I don't think I can narrow it down. Actually, no, I'll narrow it down to 5. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think... So, between these 9, I think Raptor Duck is at the top. Then Moonlights. Then Birds. That's 3. Then I'll... I would say Moonit. And then for the last spot... You know what? I will give it to Pathfinder. I think they've played a lot, and not that game time is everything, but it does help a lot. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are my top 5, and then once again, all of these are interchangeable because I don't have the patience nor the time to sort that out. Casual, doesn't matter. These are interchangeable. Cornball, once again, interchangeable. Yeah. So I guess we'll go to the top and then scroll down. And that's the 2025 tier list. Let me know what you disagree with the most in the comment section. If you scrolled to your name and just tried to find what I said about you and I didn't say anything, sorry. I don't have that much knowledge of everyone's game style. I have a lot, but I don't want this to be a 4-hour long video or live stream or something. So I made a slight mistake. I know sometimes your heroes make mistakes too, and it humanizes them. I apologize. But I just recently learned, as in I used name MC on like half of these names, that this is Inventator. So there they are, number 3 player of the year. I mean, I would expect if, you know, Hypixel is your main 9-to-5 job, you'd be up here. But yeah, you earned it. If you put in 2,000 hours a year, there you are. The other name that I didn't see, and I don't know if I'm just missing somewhere, maybe it's this one, but I don't think so, is I'm Ready Promotion. So in solidarity, I'm Ready Promotion goes somewhere right here. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye.